Hello? Yes, this is Willie Clark. Unpleasantness? No, there's no unpleasantness here. There's stupidity, maybe, but no unpleasantness.
Tell her I'm putting on my coat. I got one sleeve on.
I wanted it to work out too, dear. I bent over forwards and backwards. He wouldn't even bend sideways.
I got the other sleeve on. I'm up to my hat and I'm out the door.
It's a question of one word, darling. One word. That's all it comes down to. Enter. That's all it is.
My head is on. I'm bundled up. Tell her.
All right, yes. Yes, all right. Yes, I'll tell him. I promise. Goodbye, Dorothy. I told her we would give it one more chance.
Not if you say enter. Come in, I stay. Enter, I go.
Ask me not.
Don't fool around with me. I got enough pains in the neck. Are you going to say come in?
Ask me not.
I know you, you bastard.
Ask me knock.
Knock.
Enter!
Back up, crazy, back up! Lunatic, idiot!
Where? This stopped making it 34 years ago.
God almighty.
And Mr. Clark says the optics are too short.
The what?
The optics. Don't ask me. I'm still trying to figure out what a look stick is.
What the hell are we making, Nicholas and Alexandra? Tell them it's just a dress rehearsal. We'll worry about props later. Let's get moving, Eddie. God almighty.
Mr. Schaefer, I'm awfully sorry about the delay. Mr. Lewis and Mr. Clark are having a few technical problems backstage.
Yeah? Well, we've had it all week. I'm afraid we're running out of time here. I've got 12 goddamn other numbers to get through today.
We'll get right on it. No problems.
Tell them I want to run straight through, no stopping. They can clean up whatever they want afterwards.
Absolutely.
I haven't been past knock, come in since Tuesday.
Right. There they are. We'll get right on it. We're going to run it straight through, no stopping. Thank you very much.
All right, Eddie, bring in the curtains.
What?
Bring in the curtains. Let's run it from the top with the voiceover.
You heard him. Let's bring in those curtains.
Voiceover.
Comedy reached its zenith during a fabulous and glorious era known as vaudeville. Fanny Bryce, W.C. Fields, Eddie Cantor, Ed Wynn, Will Rogers, and a host of others fills its Hall of Fame. There are two other names that belong on this list, but they never can be mentioned separately. They are more than a team. They are two comic shining lights that beam as one. For Lewis without Clark is like laughter without joy. We are privileged to present tonight in their first public performance in over 11 years, for half a century, known as the Sunshine Boys, Mr. Al Lewis and Mr. Willie Clark, in their beloved scene, The Doctor Will See You Now.
Oh, nice! Oh, nice! Eh?
Did you want me, Doctor?
Why do you think I hired you? What's your name again?
Macintosh. No, like the apple.
Oh, the name I forgot. The apples, I remember. Look in my appointment book, see who's the next patient.
It's a Mr. Kornheiser.
You better check and look in the book. It's better that way.
No, I was right.
So was I.
It's Mr. Kornheiser.
I'm sure you could be wrong. Spell it.
Kornheiser.
The first name.
Walter.
Stay down for the middle.
Benjamin.
Now don't move and give me the whole thing.
Walter Benjamin Kornheiser.
From now on, I only see patients with longer names.
Is there anything else you want?
Yeah, call a carpenter. Have him make my desk shorter.
Yes, Doctor.
It's hot in here. Did you turn up the steam?
No, Doctor.
In that case, give yourself a $5 raise. Yeah. Go on. You're such a sweet thing.
Don't you want the next page?
just in the next patient.
Excuse me, I have a chest cold.
Looks like an epidemic to me. Yes, send the next patient before I'm the next patient.
Is there anything else you can think of?
I can think of it. I don't think I can do it.
Well, if I can't help you, remember, that's what the nurse is for.
Hi, you might believe I didn't go to law school. Hi, they must be my next patient. Come in and enter.
I'm looking for the doctor.
Are you sick?
Are you the doctor?
Yes.
Well, I'm not that sick.
What's your name, please?
Cornider. Butler Benjamin Cornider. Want me to spell it?
Never mind, I got a better speller than you. Sit down and open your mouth.
There's nothing wrong with my mouth.
Then just sit down.
There's nothing wrong with that either.
Then what are you doing here?
I came here to examine you.
No, I think you got everything back,
Well,
right?
it's possible I dressed in a hurry this morning.
And you're here for me to examine you.
No, I'm here to examine you. I'm the tax collector.
I'm a stamp collector. What do you do for a living?
I find out how much money people make.
Oh, busybody. You make an appointment with the nurse.
Oh, I did. I'm seeing her Friday night.
No, don't you fool around with my nurse. Don't you fool around with my nurse. She's a good girl. She's a Virginian.
A what?
A Virginian. That's where she's from.
Well, she ain't going back, I can tell you that. Now, I got some questions to ask you.
I'm a very busy man. I'm a doctor. You want to see me? You got to be a patient.
But I'm not sick.
Don't worry, we'll find something.
All right. Now, first question is, how much money did you make last year?
Last year I made.
I didn't hear that.
I had a hearing. I knew we'd find something. My time. Larry, you ever have any childhood diseases?
Well, not lately.
Father living or deceased?
Both.
What do you mean, boy?
Well, first he was living, now he's deceased.
What did your father die of?
My mother. Now it's my turn. Yes. Are you married?
I'm looking.
Looking to get married?
Looking to get out.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm examining your lower intestines.
So why are you looking in my ear?
I got a choice of two places. I'll pick this one.
Never mind. Are you, what kind of a car do you own?
I own a car, mine.
Well, if you use it for medical purposes, you can deduct it.
Ah,
What kind of car do you drive?
an ambulance.
Do you own a home?
So can I deduct it?
Only if you use it for medical purposes. Where do you live?
Mount Sinai Hospital.
Uh,
Now, I let woman your shirt. I want to listen to your heartbeat.
will this take long?
Not if I hear something. All right, I hear something. You're all right.
Aren't you going to listen with the stethoscope?
Oh, you wanted a thorough examination.
All right, baby.
Oh, oh, boy. Oh, boy, you know what you got?
Bad.
You got a filthy undershirt. That's what you
Never
got.
mind that. Am I in good health?
Unless you change that undershirt.
Is this a doctor's office or a laundry? I'll bet you didn't even go to medical school.
What are you talking? What are you talking? I went to Columbia Medical School.
Well, did you pass?
Certainly.
Well, you should have gone in.
Never mind. I'm going to examine your eyes now.
They're perfect. I got 20 eyes.
That's too many. You only need one and one. Hey, look at the chart on the wall. Cover your left eye with your left hand. Cover your right eye with your right hand. What do you see?
I don't see nothing.
Don't panic. I can cure you. Take your hands of it. Can you see?
Suddenly I can see.
Hey, I fixed over 2,000 people that way.
It's a miracle.
What? Thank you.
It's a miracle you're not in jail. How much do you charge for a visit?
$1.
$1? That's a very cheap examination.
That's not an examination. That's a visit. Hello, goodbye. Hello, how are you? $10.
If you ask me, you're a crack.
If you was a doc, I would ask you. All right, roll up your sleeve. I'm gonna take some blood.
I can't do it.
Why not?
Because if I see blood, I get sick.
Do what I do. Don't look.
I'm sorry, I can't give blood. I'm anemic.
What's anemic?
You're a doctor? You don't know what anemic is?
I'm a specialist.
What do you specialize in?
Everything but anemic.
Listen, can I continue my examination?
You continue yours, I will continue mine. Cross your legs. Now, does it hurt when I hit you with the hammer?
Yeah.
Oh, good. From now on, try not to get hit with a hammer. Now, you see this little bottle?
Yeah?
You know what to do with the little bottle?
I think so.
You think so or you know so? If you're not so sure, let me know. The girl doesn't come in to clean today.
Well, what do you want me to do?
I want you to go in the bottle.
I haven't got time. I got to go over your books.
The hell you will.
Well, if I don't go over your books, the government will go over your books.
Don't they have a place in Washington?
Certainly, but they got to go where the books
The
are.
whole government?
Don't just the Treasury Department.
Oh, that's a relief.
I'm glad you're relieved.
Yeah, I wish you was before you came in here.
Oh, Dr. Klockenheim.
Yeah.
Mrs. Kolodny's on the phone. She wants you to rush right over and deliver her baby.
Tell her I'm busy. Tell her I'll mail it to her in the morning.
Yes, Doctor.
Where did you find a couple of nurses like that?
She was standing on 43rd and 44th Street. Now, open your mouth and stick out your tongue.
I don't want to.
Open it out. Hey, how long have you had that white coat on your tongue?
It's January. In the spring, I put on a gray sports coat.
Now, open your mouth, stick out your tongue, hold it with your fingers, and say shish kebab.
Tikala.
Again.
Tikala.
Hey, I got some bad news for you.
What is it?
You do that in a restaurant, you're never going to get shish kebab.
Never mind that. What about your taxes?
My what?
Your taxes. It's time to pay your taxes to the Treasury.
I'm warning you, don't start with me.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. Taxes to the Treasury. You're speaking with the spitting again.
I said the right line, didn't I? If it comes out juicy, I can't help
It
that.
doesn't come out juicy unless you squeeze the teeth. And I'm warning you, don't squeeze them on me.
Mr. Clark, I'm having trouble with the dialogue. I don't find those last few lines in the script.
They're not in the script, they're in his mouth.
I said the right line. Look at the script, you'll find them.
You'll find the words. You won't find the spit. The spit's his idea. Isn't that perfect?
I don't spit on purpose. I never spitted on purpose. I spit on accident. It's not possible to say that line without spitting a
I
little.
can say it. It's time to pay your taxes to the Treasury. There was a spit in it. Why can't he say it like that?
But am I an Englishman? I'm talking the same as I talked for 43 years.
Gentlemen, can we argue this point after the dress rehearsal and go on with a sketch?
All right. I'll go on. I'm not going to stand here and get a shower in the face. I'll go on, but you get me, either cut the line or get me an umbrella.
Can we please go on? With all due respect, gentlemen, we have 12 other scenes to rehearse, and we cannot spend all day on personal
I'll
squabbles.
go on. I'm moving to a safer spot.
Don't worry about the moves. We'll pick you up on camera. Now let's skip over this spot and pick it up on, I hope you don't have what Mr. Melnick had. All right, Mr. Clark, whenever you're ready.
Well, I hope you don't have what Mr. Melnick has.
What did Mr. Melnick have?
Ask him yourself. He's standing right here.
That's Mr. Melnick.
It could be Mrs. Melnick. Without high heels, I can't tell.
But if he's dead, why do you keep him in the office?
I still got one more appointment with me.
You know what you are? You're a charlatan. Do you know what a charlatan is?
It's a city in North Carolina. If you poke me again, you're going to end up in Poughkeepsie.
Hold it! Hold it. Where does it say you're going to end up in Poughkeepsie?
Where does it say he can poke me? He's always poked me. He pokes me just to get my goat.
I didn't poke him. I tapped him. A gentle little tap wouldn't hurt a thing.
Ah, baby elephant, maybe. I knew I was gonna get poked first. Comes the spitting, then comes the poking. I know it's routine already.
Excuse me, I'm sorry for holding everything up, but we have a serious problem here. The man I'm working with is a lunatic.
I'm a lunatic? He breaks my chest and spits in my face, and I'm a lunatic. I am going to tell you something now I have never told you before. I hate your guts.
So you told me that on Monday.
I'm telling it to you again.
Listen, gentlemen, I really don't see any point in going on with this rehearsal.
I don't see any point in going on to this show. This man's persecuting me. For 11 years he's been waiting to get back at me, and I'm not going to give him the chance.
I know it. He's been planning this. He's been setting me up for 11 years just to walk out on me.
Oh, Mr. Clark. Mr. Rizzo, please calm down.
I didn't want to do it in the first place.
Liar! Liar! His daughter begged me on the phone. She begged me.
Come on, Willie, that's enough. Come on back to the dressing room.
He's hysterical. You can see for yourself. He's hysterical. He's been doing that to me all week long.
She begged me. His own daughter begged me.
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm sorry. I should have stayed in New Jersey. I'm sorry we held everybody up. He pulled a knife on me last week. In his own apartment, he pulled a knife on me. He's a crazy man.
You, I don't need you. I never needed you. You were nothing when I found you, and that's what you wanted.
Come on, Willie. I'm sorry about this musician.
I can't work without him. Well, he's wrong. Maybe his career's over, but not mine. Maybe he's finished.
Oh, grab him, quick. All right, now, take it easy. Just lie there. You'll be all right. Get a doctor. Please hurry.
No, doctors. I don't trust them.
Don't talk. You'll be all right. Get a blanket. Please hurry.
Well, don't tell him. Don't tell him I fell down. I don't want to give him dissatisfaction.
Of course I won't tell. There's nothing to tell. You're going to be all right.
Frito-Lays. Frito-Lays, see, that's the name of the potato chip. I remembered Frito-Lays.
Good, all right, now take it easy. It's going to be all right. Just relax.
If I die, take the wig off.
Yeah, we'll take the wig off. No wig. But you're going to be all right.
Help me out
Okay,
again.
come on. We'll take you in the back. Come on. Take it easy. Come on. Yeah. It's all right.
Please.
Okay, relax.
Hey, not telling you I'm going to blame CBA?
It's not.
The golden age of comedy reached its zenith during a fabulous and glorious era known as vaudeville. Fanny Bryce, W.C. Fields, Eddie Cantor, Ed Wynn, Will Rogers, and a host of others fills its Hall of Fame. There are two other names that belong on this list, but they can never be listed separately. They are more than a team. They are two comic shining lights that beam as one. For Lewis without Clark is like laughter without joy. When these two greats retired, a comic style disappeared from the American scene that will never see its like again. Here then, in a sketch taped nearly 11 years ago on The Ed Sullivan Show, are Lewis and Clark in their classic scene, The Doctor Will See You Now.
Oi.
What time is it?
10 minutes to 1.
Who are you?
Now, don't you be giving me that, sure you know who I am.
You're the same nurse yesterday.
I'm the same here starching up from every day for 2 weeks now. Don't you be playing your games with me.
Oh, Lord, I can't even chew a piece of bread. Who's going to be playing games? Why'd you turn off the television?
It's either be watching that or be watching you sleep. I don't find either one terribly interesting.
I'll try to sleep more entertaining. So what is this, Tuesday?
Wednesday,
Well, how can it be Wednesday? I went to sleep on Monday.
we've seen Michael Douglas twice. This week, haven't we?
Why?
Twice.
No, all right, twice. I don't even remember. So I was all right yesterday?
We're doing very well, we are.
Oh, we are. When did you get sick?
That's funny. That's truly funny, Mr. Clark. Did I get home tonight? gonna bust out laugh.
Hey, you keep eating my candy like that, you're gonna bust out a lot sooner.
Well, you can't be eating it yourself now, can you? Be a sacrilege to be throwing it out. Besides, I'm storing up the energy for the winter.
Maybe you could find some time between the peppermint and the nougat to take my pulse, maybe?
Ah, could I know when I took it already? It's a nice better today.
When did you take my pulse?
When you were sleeping.
Everybody's pulse is good when they're sleeping. You take a pulse when a person's up. $30 a day she takes a sleeping pulse. To tell you the truth, I don't think you know what you're doing. And I am not a prejudiced person.
Ah, you're not, are you? Well, I am. And I don't like sick people who tell registered nurses how to be doing their job. You be wanting your tea now?
I don't want to interrupt your candy.
And don't you be getting fresh with me. You can be fresh with your nephew, but you can't be fresh with myself. Sure, and he has to take it. But I'm no blood relative.
Sure, and you're right.
Ah, that's even funnier than the other ones. The whole evening's going to be taken up tonight with nothing but laughing.
Then go ahead. I don't even like candy. Finish the whole box. When you're through, I hope you eat the flowers, too.
You know why I won't be getting angry with anything you say, honey?
I give up. Why?
Because I have a grand sense of humor. I know from a grand sense of humor.
Yes.
That's why I can take anything you say to me.
If you're nice, as good as your grand sense of humor, I won't make it till Thursday. So, who called?
No one.
What? I thought I heard the phone.
Not the so-called. Did you have a fine nap?
I was a nap, nothing special. No, wait, no, don't pop up the pillows. It takes me a day and a night to get them the way I like, and then you come along and pop them off.
Did you mean you woke up a wee bit proud, didn't we?
We? When did you become a partner in this? I woke up grouchy. I did. No, wait a minute. Don't make the bed. I'm sleeping in it. I'm still here. Don't make a bed with a person in it.
Cause all the hot people doing for you, can you? Well, now, if you just be wanting someone to sit there and watch you, you best be getting yourself a dog, Mr. Clark. Have you suggested it to your nephew?
Am I complaining? All I ask is that you don't take my pulse when I'm sleeping, and you don't make the bed while I'm sleeping in it. Do it the other way around. I'm wearing basics.
Well, now, it doesn't bother me at all to be doing nothing, as long as I'm getting paid for it.
Look, I'm hungry.
You be wanting your junkies?
Never mind, I'm not hungry. So how old is a woman like you?
It's none of your business.
I'm not asking for business.
I'm 45 years young, if you please.
Are you married?
My husband passed away 4 years ago, God rest his soul.
Oh, you were the nurse?
No, I was not the nurse. You could be using some sleep, and I could be using the quiet.
You know, for a 45-year-old registered widow, you're an attractive woman.
Mind yourself. And don't you be trying that with me now.
But the tro's trying anything.
You are. You're getting fresh in a way I don't like.
What are you worried about? I can't even put on my slippers by myself.
It's not your slippers I'm worried about. And don't you be playing with me sympathies. I don't happen to have any, and I'll not be expecting any to be coming in the near future.
Listen, how about a nice alcohol rub?
I just gave you one.
No, I'll give you one.
Oh, good Larry. I know you just be saying those things to agitate me. You like to agitate people, don't you know? Hey, I'm not an agitated person.
You're right. I'd be better off with a dog.
How did your poor sainted wife put up with a man such as yourself?
Who told you about my poor wife?
Your poor sainted nephew. Did you ever consider getting married?
My, is that a proposal?
Not on your life. I'll not be thinking of getting married again besides. You're not me type.
Why? It's a question of religion.
It's a question of age. You'd wear me out in no time at all.
Why, you think I can't support you? I got Medicare.
You never stole Oh, yeah.
When I stop, I won't be here.
That's what the saints are going to be if you don't learn to slow up a wee bit.
Slow up, she tells me.
If you're considering getting well, you got to stop your worrying about telephone calls and messages, and especially when you'll be going back to work.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm an actor. I gotta act. It's my profession.
Your profession right now is being a sick person. And if you're going to be acting from anywhere, Mr. Show Business, it's going to be from a sick bed.
Maybe I could get a job on Monty's Welding, huh?
You can be turning everything I say into a vaudeville routine if you like, Mr. Clark. But I'm going to give you a piece of advice.
What?
The world is full of sick people. There aren't enough doctors and nurses to be going around to take care of a lot of them. Doctors and nurses can do just so much, Mr. Clark. But the good Lord himself, in his infinite wisdom, chances are he will help those who help themselves.
So, what's the advice?
Stop bugging me.
All right, I'll stop bugging you. Well, you don't even know what the hell that means.
That's better now. You know the time again.
Oh, here comes today's candy.
Hello. How is he?
Fine, fine. I think we're getting married.
Uncle Willie, you look terrific.
You got my variety?
Yeah. I also got about 200 get well telegrams. Just about every star in show business. Lucille Ball. Milton Berle.
Uncle Milty.
Bob Hope. The mayor.
The mayor.
It's going to take you about 9 months just to answer them.
What about Alka-Seltzer, huh? You hear about anything from a commercial?
We can talk about that later. Miss O'Neill, did you have lunch yet?
Not yet.
She just finished 2 pounds of appetizers.
Why don't you go get some lunch? Take about an hour. I'll be here for a while.
Thank you. I could be using the fresh air. And while I'm out, I don't want himself to be getting all agitated. You understand?
Yeah, we hear you. Stop bugging me.
And don't you be getting up to use the bathroom. Use the you-know-what.
Yeah, and if I don't, I'll go you know where.
Never mind. She's a very good nurse.
Nice. Oh, boy. Bernie Eisenstein died.
Who?
Bernie Eisenstein. Do you remember the dance team Ramona and Rodriguez? Bernie Eisenstein was Rodriguez. Hey, he would only been 78.
Uncle Willie, would you put down the variety for a second?
To bring the cigars.
You realize you had a heart attack, don't you? You've been getting away with it for years. The cigars, the corned beef sandwiches, the tension, the temper tantrums. You just can't do it anymore. Your heart's not going to take it.
This is the good news you rushed over here with? But this, we could have skipped the Wednesday.
I talked to the doctor this morning, and I got to be very frank and honest with you. You got to retire. You got to give it up. Show business is out.
Until when?
Until ever. Your blood pressure is abnormally high. Your heart is weak. If you try to work again, you kill yourself.
I'll have to think it over.
Think what over? There's nothing to think over. You can't work anymore. There's no decisions to be made. Can't you understand that?
You decide for Ben Silverman. I decide for Willie Clark.
No, I decide for Willie Clark. I'm your closest and only living relative, and I'm responsible for your welfare. You can't live here anymore, Willie. At least not alone. And I can't afford to keep that nurse on permanently. Right now, she makes more than I am. Besides, she already gave her notice. She's leaving on Monday. She's going to Buffalo to work for a very wealthy family.
Well, maybe she'll take me with her. I always did very well in Buffalo.
Come on, face the facts. We got to do something, and we've got to do it quickly.
Look, I can't think about this right now. I'm very tired. I just had a heart attack. I'm going to take a nap.
You want to hear my suggestion?
I'm napping. Don't you see that my eyes are closed?
Listen, I'd like you to come